Yet another attack method that hackers use is the use of excessive packets or oversized packets or fragmented packets. Now, denial of service attacks are what these kinds of packets are primarily used for. Denial of service attacks are designed to overcome a host's ability using its TCP stack, weaknesses in its TCP stack rather, to process and respond to network traffic accordingly. So what common denial of service attacks will do is use these kinds of packets to circumvent the protections on the system or to take advantages of weaknesses. And it will use excessive packets or oversized packets and fragmented packets to do this. Normally a lot of these packets are going to be done using the ICMP protocol, but you can see other protocols that will do these things. Now, excessive packets are basically used to overload a host and their ability to process large volumes of packets in a given time frame. What happens is these excessive packets are sent. It may be thousands or hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. They're sent to the host, the victim, and sometimes they require a response. The host has to process them and respond to these. And these come very fast, may come from different zombie hosts, or may come from one host. And the victim has to respond to these. For an example, a SYN attack. Millions of packets will come with a SYN request, looking like they're trying to start the standard TCP handshake. The victim will respond, of course, with a SYN ACK, but the attacker will never respond with the appropriate response with the ACK. It may respond with nothing or a reset, but it will keep on sending SYNs, so the victim will continue to send SYN ACKs. Eventually, all this traffic will overcome the victim. It will degrade its performance and degrade its ability to communicate on the network. Now, oversized packets are another problem, and they're basically designed to overcome the host's buffer. All these oversized packets have to do is simply hit a computer that has a small buffer. Basically, the oversized packets cannot be processed. The computer tries to. It can't process them, so it stops functioning over time. Now, oversized packets haven't been a problem in a while. Most modern operating systems such as Linux and Windows XP and Windows Vista and so forth have the ability to fix this problem through the use of patches. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't apply the patches to fix these problems, so some hosts are still susceptible to them. Now, fragmented packets are a way that hackers use to get past the built-in protection methods that hosts have. What happens is these packets are fragmented into smaller pieces and sent through. Now, the host tries to process them, but when they're reassembled on up the TCP/IP stack, they can be oversized, or they can even contain malicious code. And the reason a hacker will do this is that IDSs sometimes cannot detect malicious code in fragmented packets, or they can't determine if a packet is going to be oversized when it's reassembled. So once the packet is reassembled, it becomes oversized, the computer can't process it, and it starts to degrade in performance. Malicious code also can be sent through this method. Now, these are just a few of the ways that packets can be altered, oversized or fragmented, or using thousands of excessive packets to bring a host down.